Welcome to Hospitality Property School. This podcast is where savvy hotel, inn, bed and breakfast, and resort owners and managers get their weekly dose of hospitality property tactics and strategies from authorities in the hospitality industry. They will share their decades of experience and help you find success. You are listening to Hospitality Property School with your host, Jerry McPherson. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I'm your instructor, Jerry McPherson, and today I'm going to look at things, phrases, and words guests hate to experience or hear. I have a question for you. How do you feel when you have a problem with the internet, your phone, the bank, etc., and you finally get through to talk to a representative? You tell your story, and the customer service rep responds, "I'm sorry, that's not my department." You're transferred and you have to tell your story again. This has happened to many, if not all of us. Since customer service has become a center of attention for most hospitality properties, even though many still don't get it right, "That's not my department" is being heard less and less. That said, there are still plenty of other things, phrases, or words that our guests hate to experience or hear. Here are 18 more. Breaking a promise. If you tell a guest someone will call back in an hour and the promised phone call doesn't happen, to a business this might not seem like a big deal, but to a guest it sends a clear and direct message: they're not important. This could erode trust and leave guests feeling angry and disappointed. The trust you build when you keep your promise is priceless. Telling a guest they're wrong. Everyone hates to be told they're wrong. "I wasn't there when it happened. It's not my fault." Guests don't care whose fault it is. They just want someone to help. "I'll get the manager, but he'll tell you the same thing." Unless you're a mind reader, why don't we wait and see? "We're a little busy now." What, too busy to take care of your guests? "The person you need to talk to is not here. Check back later." Guests hate to wait. Why isn't there someone there to cover for that person? "We can't do that." I was always told, can't means won't try. Guests want to see you at least make an attempt to help them. "We don't do that." Almost the same as can't, but a little more empathetic. Still, make an attempt to find a solution. "Your call is very important to us. The wait time is 45 minutes. Apparently, the call's not really that important. "You'll have to." Guests hate being told you have to. Find a way to make it easy on them. Share a bad attitude. Being rude, abrupt, and brash are examples of how not to handle guests. No. Does anyone like being told no? Show no empathy. For most of us, we don't get angry when something goes wrong. We get angry when we feel like no one cares. Be really hard to reach. Guests expect their queries to be dealt with quickly, and properties who don't are risking the loss of a customer and a tarnished reputation. Treat people as a number, not a name. It doesn't matter if you're renting a $20 a night hostel or a $2,000 a night suite. As a guest, we all want one thing: to feel valued. The minute someone feels like a number rather than an individual, you've lost them. Excuses. I'm sure things have been crazy. You're busy and you're short-staffed. But here's the thing: your guests don't care. The harsh reality is your guests don't want to hear about your problems. They want you to solve theirs. No answers. No one likes hearing, "I don't know." That's not my job. Perhaps not, but it is your job to help solve your guests' problems and to keep them satisfied. So if a guest is directing questions at you that are out of your realm of expertise, instead of deflecting, offer to direct them to the right place. In conclusion, this list is by no means complete, and there are plenty other things, words, and phrases that people say that can upset guests, cause them to lose confidence in your ability, and may cause them to leave and never come back. Put yourself in the shoes of your customer to determine the best way to respond as they arise and add them to your operations manual. A customer-friendly response will comply with a modified golden rule. Say unto guests as you would have a customer service professional say unto you. If you have any stories about things, phrases, and words guests hate to experience or hear, and would like to share or have questions or feedback, leave them in the comments section of the show notes. You can find them at keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com/KHDC095. That's it for today's session of Hospitality Property School. If you have topic ideas, please reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/KeystoneHDC, on Twitter at twitter.com/KeystoneHDC, or by email at info@keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com. As always, let's work together to put more heads in your beds. Till next time, have a fun day. This session of Hospitality Property School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe so as not to miss any hospitality property tactics and strategies that will help you find the success you have always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best content possible. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.